Hey guys, Matt again with UFOs Above Us. Today we're going to do a comparison. I thought we'd look at videos that compares unidentified flying objects which actually end up being birds versus unidentified flying objects which end up being something else. Now I know that a lot of us, I would assume most of the people that watch a video like this are interested in kind of sky gazing or UFO research. And not everything that you see turns out being a UFO. It just takes a little study because things move very fast, they're very small, and as this video kind of lays out for us, not everything that you think you catch in your camera or your video projector or camera or just with the naked eye ends up being, an ET from another planet. So let's take a look at a good example of two things that I caught on this video, and one of them is going to be a bird. So we're going to first look at the bird, and then we'll look at something that I don't know what it is, but it doesn't appear to be a bird. So let's take a look at this bird. The bird you're going to see is going to pass from the lower left side of the screen, heading upwards and to the left, and it goes very quickly, so watch carefully. Okay, there it went. Did you see the bird? I'm going to slow it down now to a slower speed. There you go. That's at half speed. Now let's try it again. It was still pretty fast. How about quarter speed? Okay, started seeing a little movement there. How about 1/8 speed? There you go. Now I saw the telltale giveaway that was a bird. Did you catch it? If you notice in this first still frame, that object, the wings are down. You can see a blur below the main body. And then the second picture, you can see the wings are parallel to the body or just slightly up. That's a flapping wing beat. Again, there's the down beat of the wing. You see the blur below the main body. And there's the up wing beat, or actually the mid beat, as the wings are about parallel to the body. So just wanted to show that to you. There's a lot of birds out there. We do most of our stargazing out in West Texas. We actually own some property of some acres out there that is on the top of a hill with no lights around, beautiful clear skies. Makes a great platform for doing stargazing, UFO research, whatever you want to call it. So that was a bird. Now we're going to look at an actual unidentified flying object. Again, I'm not saying it's an alien from outer space. I'm just saying it's something. You have to watch really quickly. I bet you didn't see that one. Watch from the lower left, about where the planet intersects the base of the screen, up to the upper right corner. There it goes. Did you see it? Just left the screen. That was at 1/2 speed. So we're going to watch it again from where the planet intersects the base of the screen, middle of the bottom, to upper right. This is 1/4 speed. Okay, there it is. I see it moving up, and it's left the screen. Did you catch it that time? All right, we're going to slow it down one more time. This is 1/8 speed. And I'm showing you this to give you an idea of how fast some of these unidentified flying objects go. I see it. It's at about mid-screen now, making its way up the screen. And there we go. It just exited the upper right-hand side of the screen. We're going to watch it again and blow it up to make it a little bigger. As you can see, this object is really small. It's tiny. It looks like a grain of sand almost. So there it's going up the screen. And I did a freeze frame there. Up in the upper right, you see that little speck in the upper right corner of the screen? That's actually the object. I did a snapshot of it up there. And even with the snapshot, it's hard to see if you don't look carefully. So I'll do a blow up of that to give you an idea of just how small of things we're dealing with, and then maybe make you realize it's not as small as you think. All right, there you see it a little more clearly. It's kind of oval shaped, or saucer shaped, like you'd think a starship would be, about the middle of the screen. Look at it in comparison to that crater next to it, and keep in mind that some of these craters may be a couple of miles across. Well, that craft looks like it's about 1/2 or 3/4 the size of a crater. So even though it looks like a grain of sand, because we're over 200,000 miles away from the moon, it's actually pretty large. And that just kind of helps give you a perspective of man-made or naturally occurring objects versus unidentified ones. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe you learned something. If you did, like and comment, and don't forget, keep watching the skies.